Hi and welcome to the demonstration of the Clinical Skills app on a mobile device. For this demonstration I'm using an iPhone 6, but the form is designed to be responsive, which means you can open it on pretty much any mobile device, Android, tablet or iPhone. And so I'm going to show you how you get the link first, and so this might be in your email or it could be sent to you as part of a trial or part of a process. So you literally can click onto the link and that will take you through to the secure form, and then somewhere on your screen will be the option to save this. So for example, I've just clicked the button at the bottom, the little arrow button, and this then allows me to add this to my home screen, and that will easily allow you to then follow the app from the screen. So literally once I've got that onto my home screen, I can click onto the Skills app and that will load up quickly. There is a help guide which is highlighted there in blue. If you click on that help guide, there's an interactive guide to the system and what you need to document and what you need to show into each of the fields. As you can see, that this form has already started to pre-populate things like my first name, my last name, my email address, and then I just need to put in my experience level, and from there you can select a list, and so I'll select paramedic. The information above that line, so the information name, last name, email address and experience level, will remember in the app all of the time, so you will never have to put them details in again. The next section, which is the shift details, this section will remain retained for up to 15 hours, and so that means you don't have to keep filling it in if you're documenting clinical skills within a working shift. So my shift type is going to be NHS. My start date is going to be today, and I can backdate this if required from yesterday or the day before. My shift length in hours is traditionally 12 hours. My shift location, the options are helicopter, ambulance, hospital, medical centre, RRV, walk-in unit or other. If there is other categories you can think we need to add to this, then you can drop me a quick email to andrew.ormerod@cpdme.com and we can add these categories. But for this particular shift I'm going to put RRV. And then evidence of shift. Now this allows you to capture evidence of your shift. For example, it may be a rota, or it might be something that you have got evidence that you're actually taking part in this particular shift at this time and day. It isn't compulsory, so you don't have to do it, but it is just optional if you want to, and you can do that by simply clicking choose file and then finding the document or the information relating to the particular shift. The next lot of information is all retaining to the individual patients that you attend to, and these are completely anonymised, and so there is no personal details contained within this clinical skills log. So my call type, so this will be the call type that you get allocated, so it might be a red 1, red 2, green 1, green 2, green 3 or an urgent. So I'm going to put this as a red 1. The nature of the call we're going to put down as medical. If you select other options like cardiac arrest, you will notice underneath that several different other boxes will come. So for example, the cardiac arrest details, if I click into there, that will give you the different ones. And unlike the web form, you can literally just click and select multiples of. So you just literally just click them and select them as required. So we're just going to put this down as a simple medical job. So this is R1, the nature of the call, we'll untick cardiac arrest, it's just going to be medical. And there is other options down there like maternity, again, so you can select them, and the maternity details, as you can see, has also appeared. And so for this example, we're just going to click medical. We're going to select the patient's age, and this is based on a slider from 0 to 100. We are going to change that shortly, so it's going to be able to drop below the age of 1. But we're going to put 38-year-old. The patient sex, male, and the patient condition category, and so this is going to be gastrointestinal because it's going to be abdominal pain. The care pathway is going to be GP referral, and there's options down there for major trauma, PPCI, police, treat and discharge, ward admission, other, but we're going to put this down as GP referral. And then these are the skills log really, and so you can select individually which ones retain to the particular job, or you can expand all. If you expand all, it becomes quite a long linear list, so I'd recommend you probably just tick the ones that are relevant. So I'm going to tick advanced health assessment, and this one was endocrine and GI, and my skill level was independent because I'm an advanced practitioner, so I can do these skills under my own accord. Airway wasn't relevant because it wasn't relevant to airway. Breathing wasn't relevant. Circulation, I could have a look at there because I did a 12 lead ECG and I also did a blood pressure. I listened to heart sounds. The next one I'm going to look at is pain management. And so I looked at drug intervention and also a pain score. And then I'm going to go down to drug administered, because we administered, where have we gone? Paracetamol. Now, if there is drugs that you haven't got included in this list, all you simply need to do is just drop me a quick email, again to andrew.ormerod@cpdme.com, and we'll be able to add that to the list. And so you can see how quickly it's took me to actually complete that one skills log. And the idea of it is, it has to be nice and quick and easy in order for you to engage in this system. And so once I've selected all the things that are relevant to this particular one, I can click onto submit. You can then see the big green banner once it's flowed to the top, and you can see that it's been submitted. And I will instantly get a copy of that sent back to my email, but at a later stage I'll be able to go in and edit and changes and collate a complete log of my clinical skills from my CPD profile. If you have any questions, please email me at andrew.ormerod@cpdme.com, or if you are part of the research team, then you can email Andy Thomas with his email address on screen at the moment. I would suggest you have a little look at the app, have a little play around and see all the different features. There is lots of things on there, from advanced health assessment right down to POPs, pain management, splintage, wound closure. And again, if we have missed anything essential off and you would like it adding, then simply just drop us a quick email and we'll be more than happy to add it to you. Thank you.